Okay, lesson 57. We're going to review lessons 31 through 35, but before we do so, I just want to invite you once more to start, if you haven't already, a meditation practice. It's clear that in these lessons, much of the work is inner work. It's work within your own mind, because that in which you see is a reflection of that in which you think, and the decisions you've made of how you want to see, of what you want to see. So learn to be still, even for 5 minutes. It does not have to be a 20-30 minute practice to start. It may grow into that, but initially just learn to just take a few minutes a day and just allow yourself to just observe the mind, observe what comes up, and make a decision as to whether or not you have to believe that it's true. You must believe that it's true, or whether or not you can question whether or not it's true. That in which we make has within it a misperception, unless it is grounded and rooted in love and peace. So allow yourself to start to cultivate a meditation practice. You will be able to get so much more of these lessons 1 through 360, for this whole year by doing so. So let's start with lesson 31, a short review. I am not the victim of the world that I see. I am not the victim of the world I see. The prison door is open. I can leave simply by walking out. What prison is this lesson talking about? The prison of the mind. The decision that we make, that we are stuck, that there are obstacles that cannot be overcome, that there are problems that are insurmountable, that we are not worthy of freedom. It's a choice, and it's a prison that is a very, very powerful one. But what this lesson is saying is, it is such a construct of the mind that all you need to do is decide to walk out. All you need to do is decide to be free. The next lesson, I have invented the world I see. I have deluded myself into believing it is possible to imprison the Son of God. I have deluded myself into believing. I believe, but I have deluded myself. So it's a choice to see things differently. There is another way of looking at the world. That's lesson 33. I see everything upside down, and my thoughts are the opposite of truth. So again, if you are convicted and needing to be right, and if you can only see things with the belief that it is true, then it's impossible to have true vision. One or the other. Either you see through the eyes of the ego, or you see through the eyes of spirit. You cannot see through both. The next lesson, I could see peace instead of this. The rules we live with or by are made up. We choose them. But you can see peace instead of the rules that you make. So the order that you give the things, the reasoning that you have, what makes you right is made up. If you decide to see it as such, without judgment, then you start to open up. And lastly, my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. Peace comes from deep within myself. In this light, I begin to see what my illusions about myself kept hidden. In this light, the light of peace, I begin to see what my illusions about myself have kept hidden. I begin to understand the holiness of all living things, including myself, and their oneness with me. You will get to the point, if you haven't already started to glimpse, you'll get to the point where you just will experience this oneness, this peace. You won't be able to understand it. It won't make sense to you. As a matter of fact, if you choose in that moment to try to make sense of it, you'll likely lose it and be back to, how can I control the moment? How can my will be done in this moment? But instead, you see yourself as a channel, as an instrument of this peace. So that's lesson 57, and I will see you tomorrow for lesson 58. Thank you.